What's up, Internet? It is March 1st, 2019. We are here in the town looking at our letters from Carrie, who decided to move because reasons. It was actually her son controlling the robot mother telling me to move, or she was moving, because they knew I was too close to the truth of the entire giant conspiracy that they're at the center of. Still getting notifications from our old pal, Mr. Nonsense McGee, the HRA. I guess we're gonna have to go sell our buckets of extra fish before we can do anything, because we couldn't do that yesterday because, of course, Tom Nook, with his horrible raffle of doom, ruining everything. Alright, sell that, and 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 that. Now, we gotta figure out what else I have in my letters, because I think I put a bunch of stuff there just for inventory space. These are from Mr. Museum, we'll look at those later. We have that. Yep, we got some stuff we gotta sell to Mr. Nook. Just making sure we don't sell the extra fossils from the other day that I want to keep, just in case. And what is this? This is a covered wagon. You'd think I'd remember all this stuff, but again, I got a memory of a goldfish. Okay, sell that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And hey, we've got a bank deposit right there. Rock on. Okay, let's go get our actual mail so we can then, you know, sell stuff to Nook properly. And then get on with our day. Well, evening. I don't know how I'm going to catch all the bugs that show up in, like, the day. What do we have here? A lovely lamp. Lovely. And a blossoming shirt. That fits the theme of it being springtime. What does this look like? I don't quite like this as much as the other one, but I'll wear it. Sure. It's our camouflage. You can't see us. We went invisible. Decloak. Whoosh. Okay, gotta throw that away. And we got one more gift from our old pal, Mr. Museum. What did Mr. Museum send us today? We got a dinosaur egg. That's not worth very much. A mammoth skull. That's actually worth a fair bit. And an ammonite. Again, Kabuto is better because it becomes Kabutops. But, praise be the dome fossil is the point. Anyway, Blithers once again will not take duplicate donations, so I will sell these to Mr. Nook. I will take any and all donations, just saying. Sell that, sell that. I think I'm done trying to collect all my t-shirts at this point. We are really making a lot of money. Granted, we stockpiled items just yesterday, so... You know, if it was just a pure green shirt with, like, that flower pattern, it would look great, but it's got, like, that yellow on it that just makes it look like vomit. And yet, I'm still wearing it. I have one of these. It's nice. I don't think I need to look at any wallpapers, because I think I'm happy with my wallpaper existing. So, after that, we have to go get some flower seeds. Alright, that's, Allie wants some flowers as well. If she still wants flowers, we'll plant these around her house. I forgot that was an actual quest they can give. It's rare to see it, but it happens. Alright. Some pink cosmos. Now we gotta go check with the wishing well to see how badly our village is now ruined and how we have to restart the 2-week counter for the perfect town. Oh god. There's so much about getting a perfect town that's just miserable. I'm surprised we got it as fast as we did, but, you know, maintaining it's the tricky part after that. And then after that, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of this. just so that we're helping our town rating a little bit. A purple hippo is now in our town. That is amazing. What is her house like? I've never seen this character before. That's special. This room is weird. Also, is it just me or is this bed, like, bigger than the rest? Like, it just looks like there's something under the sheets, whereas everything else, it looks flatter. Weird. Also, it's weird not to have, like, a song or anything in a villager's house. Your house is weird, Lulu. This is the first time I've come to you asking if you need a thing. There's no always. Do you still want a garden, Liz? I can give you a garden. You shall have your garden. Although we only have 5 to plant. I hope that's good enough, because that's all the flowers I have for the day. Why does this thing move whenever you enter, like, the house? It was more noticeable in the other house, because there was, like, 5 of them next to each other, but still. A retro stereo. Interesting. I don't know what that is. I guess we'll see when we get home. Let's check our town rating. And watch as it's slightly less than perfect and I start crying. Alright, everything is still perfect, so that's good. Mini Tree is still Mini Tree, as it will be for its entire existence. Mainly because I don't think it can clip into a house, so they have it set so that it can only grow so big, I think. Although it's weird to see all the same. What does this stereo look like? Giant turntables? No thank you. Maybe if I ever want to learn how to DJ. But no thank you. I already have that. Oh, let's write a letter before we lose inventory space thanks to fossils. Alright. Guess we'll go dig for some gold and then our rocks. Nope, nothing there. Hey, it's Bangle. Another for you, Bangle. Whoopsie. Sorry, I forgot you needed Pokemon Pikachu. Yeah, I need someone to get me my Pokemon Pikachu. Oh wait, no, I dealt with that. I have no jobs for you ever again. Go away, you fail at life. That's mean, Bangle. Nothing there. I imagine it scoffs at you New Englanders. We Canadians have it worse. It snows until like June. Oh, it's cold. I think right now it's like minus 30 out there, which is unpleasant, to say the least. I'm gonna have to somehow start this sooner every day, I think, just to catch bugs, because there should be a new set of them. I just have not been bothered to look up. But we're at least working on the fish, and that's important. Booker, start doing your job, man. I'm doing my job of making this town a better place. Do your job and find free stuff for me to take. Crazy Red's completely legitimate business emporium? And it's March 3rd. That's exciting. That's in 2 days. Maybe we'll find something awesome, because Nook certainly won't let us have anything awesome. Still angry about that. For about 20 different reasons. There's Cody Brainfart making fun of our lack of succeeding. There's a bug. 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 Cody Brainfart, you scared it away, you jerk. You scared away the... I think that was a cockroach. Which in normal circumstances would be terrific, but I was trying to catch it for the museum. You're not allowed to be angry, Cody. You ruined everything. Alright, we got this. Take this here, take this here. Nothing there. It's weird seeing this spot empty now. So lonely. Although we've got our new purple hippo friend to keep us company. In her bizarre house filled with 5 beds. I mean, I get she's a hippo, but I don't think she needs 5 beds. Maybe she's planning on having like a sleepover or something. Nothing there. It's our old pal Kitty. How you doing, Kitty? Oh, I don't want to bring you a ball. If I find one, I will try and kick it your way. I don't want to, but I will try. All balls need to be flung into the ocean back where they belong. Or into the garbage bin, if you don't want to pollute, I suppose. Gotta admit, I love how green this game is now. It's really boring to see nothing but whiteness. It's so bland. Plus some bells. Maybe Olivia needs something not stupid. Do you need something not stupid? No, she doesn't need something not stupid. Okay, as you were. Nothing there. There we go. Yay, we finally got the full payout again. Oh, I missed you, you delicious, delicious bells. We're just gonna clean up our inventory here. The nice thing is we probably won't need to use our axe ever again. We could get rid of that and save some space as well. But the problem is, even if we have the perfect town to the point where we get the reward for it, not only is it basically a worthless reward, but I'm not sure what we're going to do as a grand overarching, like, goal after that. Y'all. I will get your comic book back from Spike. Also, I just want to... Once again, when you spawn in, those things start shaking. They look weird. I mean, I get that's what it's supposed to be doing, but why it does that at spawn, I don't know. That's bizarre. Also, why does she have 5 beds? I don't get it. Must be for sleepovers. Uh-oh, Spike isn't here. What are we supposed to do now? Just go somewhere else and look for Spike? I think that's presuming too much, game. There's usually someone at the wishing well. Well, let's get rid of that. Suck the mint. What are you doing, Mint? Aw. Oh well. Seriously, where is Spike, though? Oh, let's get rid of that. And I think we're gonna grab some fruit, just because. Some bonus bells. I mean, I guess we could try and get the ultimate prize from the bank deposits, but I don't think there's enough time to do that, honestly. Where are you, you silly rhinoceros? Hey, there's Kitty. But we don't need Kitty, we need Spike. I thought I heard someone, but nope. Just my own footsteps, I guess. You can only be so many potential places. Sell some stuff. Just here to sell some fruit, Mr. Nook. And a stereo. And an axe that I don't need anymore. No big deal. Now, this is a problem with having those flowers. Suddenly we can't get fruit because they'll destroy the flowers, or the flowers will destroy the fruit. That actually happens, like if you get a present out of a tree and it drops on the flowers, it gets destroyed. The present, not the flowers, for whatever reason. Similarly, if you have like a present that falls out of a tree and like over a cliff, it gets destroyed. Presents are really prone to getting broken, I guess. Got enough for one more. And amicable conversation. Well, I could find you a ball. I'll be angry about it, but I could. Hey, digging spot. I would very much like to dig this spot. Dig this crazy spot. Got ourselves a fossil. There we go. Where are you, Spike? Do we need to put your face on a milk can? There you are. You are, but your fantastic Bomberman shirt that was painstakingly crafted by a genius looks so fantastic. I'll let you off the hook. Alrighty. So, let's go find Lulu. and then insinuate she is in fact 0. Yowl. Hey, new clothes. Maybe they're better than the kind of puke-colored ones we've got right now. Aw, he's just a big, lovable purple hippo friend. Huh. You know, I'm normally not for horizontal stripes, but I think these look kind of swish. I'm gonna wear these for a little while. They're not puke-colored, for one thing. Let's get rid of this, write ourselves another letter in advance so we don't have to throw it out, and then we can write to her right, and then we can grab some more fruit for Nook. And then after that, I guess we'll hunt for bees, even though we don't have much of a need for it anymore. It's always a fun little challenge. Gotta go look for bees. Swap that for Mr. Shovel. Put Mr. Shovel in our inventory. Actually, what we'll do is we'll probably go fishing for a little bit, just to see if we can catch anything new. I've decided. Command decision time. We're going to go fishing for a little bit. I think around now you can start catching frogs too, which is pretty cool. Which is also weird, given that there are villagers that are frogs for some reason. It's one of those things about this game, like the cow that has cowskin outfits in her house, that you just don't think too much about it. Because if you do, your brain will explode. And you don't want an exploded brain. I've been told it's like getting water up your nose, but way worse. There's our awesome statue of me. If we happen to find another cockroach hanging out on trees, we can take that to Blithers. He'll be so thrilled to have a cockroach of his very own. Got ourselves the Hylian Loach again. You know, like some people, we didn't need the weighted lure. Crucian carp. It's still a little early for knife jaws and snappers, so we don't think we need to. Hold on. Hold on. Wait for me. I just saw it. I don't want to lose it. I think it was over here. I think we lost it. Oh, I saw the shadow of a present in the balloon, and it was gone. Oh. That also means that the clock currently has a 4 as the final digit, because they only spawn at increments of 4 on the clock, which means you could potentially run into it 5 times in 1 hour, although it's not guaranteed. I think in Wild World and after that it is guaranteed, just because it gives the top screen like some value. That's a big fish. Ah, that was probably a really good fish too. I'm sad about that. That was probably something cool, like an art premiere or something. Nothing there. But a regular old black bass guitar. But we need the large black bass guitars. Ah, standard bass, not a black bass. I don't know why that said black bass in my head. Rainbow trout. It's a trout of all the colors. And if you look, there's a pot of gold at the end of wherever it goes. I think Mr. Fish just disappeared. Oh no. I missed Mr. Fish. I couldn't save him. He's gone and it's all my fault. I'm sorry, Mr. Fish. I tried to save you, just unsuccessfully. Ah. Another dace. Another dollar. And I just had to look one quick thing up. Alright. Not seeing anything over here. That's another dace. Truly, have we caught all the fish available at this time of year? At this time of day? Nay, I say nay. Although it's entirely possible. Could be that a lot of it's only available during the rain. Like the snails. Stupid snails. Why are you the hardest insect to catch? You're not even an insect. You are a gastropod, I believe. It's been a while since I've taken a proper, like, anatomy class, though. And that is a goby. Still as fish-eyed as ever. Seriously, they've got big, poofy eyes, and they're weird looking. That's a little tiny bass guitar. But we need a large one if we're to win the fish off thing. Whenever that is. I think that's in April, though. But still, it helps to be prepared. Nope, nothing there. This outfit reminds me of, I can't think of the brand, but like there's this weird popcorn that's like raspberry chocolate. And for some reason the color scheme on this shirt makes me think of that. I can't imagine how you would make popcorn taste raspberry chocolatey, but I can't imagine that would be good on popcorn. That's it, I've had coconut flavored popcorn that was really, really good. I also had completely fake popcorn that's not really popcorn, but it looks like it. That also tasted like coconut, and that was really good. Although I think that might have actually been strictly made of coconut. And I don't normally like coconut. The only thing I really like coconut in is coconut chocolate bars are pretty good. Oh no! I remember when I was a kid, I got to try some like coconut milk or whatever. That stuff is so gross. Goodbye, piece of garbage. We don't have any new fish, so we can happily sell all these to Mr. Nook. Alright, let's go meet our pal Phyllis, who's always happy to see us. we got another digging mark. That means we can make use of all our letters. Hooray! Hey there, Phyllis. I'm here to mail some letters. You know how it is. And another one. And another one. And another one. And that's it. Well, kind of. We still have to make a bank deposit. No, that's it. I'm not. See you, Phyllis. Alright, time to once again try our hand at Punch-Out. Hopefully not get completely decimated by Bald Bull today. No promises. Alright, let's add some punches. Here we can get that instant KO on Glassjaw over here. That'd be nice. Is that fast enough? I don't think so. Yeah, no, he's up. Done. That was pretty slow, though. Sloppy, that's what that was. Does Von Kaiser even have a special? I genuinely don't remember. Oh, I see. You have to do it while he's stunned. Yeah. Okay, that was on me. I screwed that up pretty bad. Wow, I'm doing horrible. Okay, you're done. Alright, well, hopefully we won't completely whiff on eyebrows. Alright, here we go. Ah. That's one down. Alright, big guy, let's go. Should probably work on that weird twitch of yours. And that would be Piston Honda 1. Alright, Don Flamenco is a joke. Let's go. Punch and dodge, punch, 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 and repeat. Less than a minute and he's done. King of the Hippos. He doesn't have a crown in this shot, although Piston Honda doesn't seem to have his headband or anything. In fact, I would argue his portrait and his actual sprite's face have very little commonality. He just wants me to finish this fight quick. Ah. And I jumped the gun on that. I could have taken him in less than a minute and I whiffed it. I can't believe I wasted 30 seconds. I could have had him in less than a minute. That was sad. I still have a long way to go to be champion of the World Video Boxing whatever commission. Alright. I'm pretty comfortable with all these fights up to this point. Great Tiger, it's more or less I'm just experimenting to see if I can make it go a little faster. Which I think I can, but... Guy's gonna do that. I'm gonna screw it up. Shot that one. If I'm lucky, I should still be able to get him in one round. I'm not sure. Depends how nice he wants to be with his specials. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, punch. I mean, I'm comfortable enough with this fight that I'm okay with, like, just experimenting with how to make it go a little faster. Nice freeze frame. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, punch. No, now he's gonna do the duck punch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, punch. I was hanging out being a 6-punch one, but nope. 2, 3, 4, 5, punch. I'm gonna take him in one round though. I'm a little annoyed about that. Okay. Now Bald Bull, which is scary just by how much damage he does. You know, some of his attacks are really fast. I know I could speed this fight up if I tried to counter him, but I'm not going to just because it's a lot less reliable for me. I'll do the duck, yep. He seems to do like 3 of those side punches before he does the uppercut. I'm picking up on that. It's just, even if you know it's coming, it's still one that's really hard to time. That's the biggest issue with that duck punch. This one will be the duck punch. I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the timing of that too. Like, it used to be like a really stressful moment where I could feel my heart pound, but you know, now I can keep pretty calm about it. Timing on it's still a little tricky, but and he'll duck punch, so I need to. Yep, there we go. Yep, timing on it's still tight, but had I not gotten hit that one time, I could have taken him in one round. Oh well. I'm getting really comfortable fighting Bald Bull, which is good, because he's sort of like the really dangerous fights. Not that he's particularly hard, he just does a lot of damage. The timing on his special is a little obnoxious, and he has a wider repertoire as well, but yeah, not necessarily super hard. Whoops. And now he'll do the duck punch, so we're gonna get out of the way. Yeah, I'm starting to get really comfortable with this, which is nice. I'm hoping that'll translate into me being able to more consistently get through him. Of course, the timing and getting one-shotted by his special certainly can make that tricky. But as long as I keep doing it, I'll get more used to it. And one day we'll beat this game. The problem is I'm still nowhere near used to fighting Piston Honda 2. Still, if I can at the very least just commit to that one move with Piston Honda, I'll have at least made a little bit of progress. Okay, let's go. One, two, three, punch. Nope. I committed that time. I timed it wrong, but I had it committed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta figure out the timing on his special for this version, but we're doing better. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. That uppercut seems like the easiest counterattack he has. Whoops! Okay, well, we're doing pretty well, I think, overall. I'm worried about when my stamina drops to nothing, though. One, two, three, punch. Alright, well, we survived round 1, and we actually did it pretty well. I'm still gonna get the health refill, just for safety. One, two, three. Ah. Timed that wrong. What is the timing on that attack? I've gotten him once with it. Yeah, at least I'm getting kind of used to him so I can wear him down a little bit, but... One, two, three. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I committed. I'm learning. One, two, one. Oh. Ah. I think if anything I'm learning though, and that's the important thing. One, two, three, counter. We're not in the best shape, but, you know, we're getting more used to this fight, so that's a good sign. One, two. It's becoming a little easier to read because I don't know if knocking him down twice just tears him out or something, but his eyebrows are becoming a little bit more easy to read. One, two, three, counter punch. That was just a timing thing on my controller. Whoops. I think that's it. Oh, nope, we're still up. One, two, three, counter punch. He's got a more or less simple pattern, he just does a lot more damage and he's a lot faster. And he's got that one, like, trick punch. One, two, three, counter punch. Ah, I timed that wrong. That's it. Damn it. But we're learning, and that's the important thing. We're getting this down, slowly but surely. Also, choo-choo, as the train would like to tell us. And I think that will be it for today. At least in Animal Crossing. I had some technical issues earlier today when I was trying to stream something else. I'm going to go for a shower in between this, so maybe in an hour, 2 hours, I'll be back with something else. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do Animal Crossing every single day as part of the more than 1,000 videos that we've made. Wow, I'm clearly very tired. You might also want to subscribe and check out my YouTube channel because I put everything else I do up there, and it's a lot of stuff, as my signboard will tell you. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Check a few bells towards the show so that we can continue to keep the lights on and check out more awesome games, do more reviews, do more Let's Plays, do more streams and all that sort of nonsense, and generally just have a good time. Plus, you get yourself on the Supporters Discord where we can talk about awesome things, such as our new villager friend who's super nice and has a weird number of beds for some reason, and also giving Liz her dream garden, even though it's only 5 flowers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.